Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of my Baltimore Orioles fantasy draft franchise here on MLB 14 the show. We are 9-14, 5th and last in the AL East as we are going up against the Kansas City Royals. We are 9-14. Like I said in the last episode, that in this episode I was going to talk a lot about like sports and what happened around like the week, and that's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go through like I'll just say the lineup: Desmond Jennings, Escobar, Will Myers, and then Adam Lynn wrap up the top one. They do have Taylor Teager in a catcher, which is pretty weird. I wouldn't think he'd be catching. We're sending Zach Wheeler to the mound, 1-2 with a 4.6 ERA. So it's kind of out of order the way I'm gonna talk about like what happened in sports, and then you guys can also put in the comment section like your opinions about it, what happened, and what you thought was good or bad. So, start off, we did have the ESPYs, I believe, on the 16th, so that was 3 days ago of the day I'm doing this, which is the 19th, and I have to tell you the ESPYs were not really too good, and Drake should never be near the world of sports hosting ever again. He was just awful. There was maybe one or two out of the 1,000 segments he tried to be funny in, and I just didn't like it. It felt like there was more segments than there were actually awards and talking about sports. But the things with Michael Sam and Stuart A. Scott were really good. I thought those were probably the best things of the night. And there was a couple cool awards. I'm glad the Alabama game got best play. The kick return got best play because that's just insane how he got that kick return. And then that also got, I think, best game too. But I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't have gotten mad at the Ranger King game because that game was phenomenal. So next, we had the All-Star game as well, and the Home Run Derby and All-Star game. AL won, I believe, 5-3, and Miguel Cabrera hit a home run, and then I believe Mike Trout and Derek Jeter both got 2 hits apiece. And yeah, so AL will have home field advantage once again. It seems like they almost win every year. NL won, I think, either last year, I think they won the year before, or something like that. But it seems like the AL was always the dominant league. And then the home run derby, it was okay this year. I think they always, I don't know if they had it last year, but they always used to have it as 10 outs. Then they moved it to 7 outs. Yeah, 7 outs. And Yoenis Cespedes won, which is, I guess, pretty cool. And then we had a couple signings. I don't know if this could have been over a week, but I'm just going to say them anyway. Bell returned to the Knicks on almost a max contract, but not quite. And then you had Bosch. I think he's going to be Chris Bosh returned to the Heat on a monster deal, who he might even be the highest paid player in the league next year. And then, of course, LeBron returned to the Cavs. Pretty big shocker. I thought actually was going to return the Heat for a year or two, but he's going to go to the Cavs on a 2-year deal, which is actually really cool. And hopefully he wears number 23 and not 6. And then Carlos Boozer was Anastede. I think that's what the pronounced word is, by the Bulls, and then the Lakers picked him off for waivers, and I think the Lakers might have to pay his full contract. If they do, that's pretty crazy, because I guess they have the cap room, but he's got a monster deal as well. And then this happened, I believe, yesterday. It was finalized. Houston Street got traded from the Padres to the Angels in exchange for the notable guy is Taylor Lindsey, who's a second baseman prospect for the Angels. And I think the Angels are just thinking they're going to get the wild card spot if they don't win the division from the A's. And I think they traded for Ernesto Frieri a little bit ago for Justin Grilly. And I guess Houston Street will be their closer, and Grilly will probably be like the setup man, because Grilly used to be the closer in Pittsburgh, but then got moved. And then Moencium took over the role. So, that was a pretty cool trade. That's like the second or third big one, because they had the Samardzija trade not too long ago. That was the biggest trade. And then there's like more talks about Kevin Love going to the Cavs, and now they're talking about Andrew Wiggins might get traded, and I think that is not good for the Cavs, because you have LeBron James returning on a 2-year deal. Just say he's probably going to return after 2 years just to get a max contract, but say he doesn't, and then you traded away Andrew Wiggins, and now Kevin Love doesn't want to return, and you just trade away your top guy for the next 10 years if he likes it in Cleveland. And Andrew Wiggins is just phenomenal athlete. He's just so athletic, the guy, and it would be crazy if they trade him. Like, if they could do like Anthony Bennett, waiters, and 1 or 2 first-round picks, that would probably be the best option. But I'm not blaming the Timberwolves for wanting Andrew Wiggins. And then the NFL training camps are starting soon, which is pretty exciting. Hopefully, I don't know if they televise them. I don't think they do. Yeah, I don't think they do, but just one step closer to getting football, and I believe preseason starts in a couple of weeks as well, which I'm really excited for. And then there's been the summer week. Well, actually, we'll go to the Josh Gordon. I don't know if this might happen over a week ago, but I'm still going to talk about it anyway. Josh Gordon got a DWI, which is really bad. He's throwing his career away after doing the drug suspension. He might have was gonna get half the year. Now he's probably gonna get the whole year, which is pretty bad. But I'm a Steelers fan, so I'm not trying to like say anything here, but I guess it's kind of a good thing for us. But it's really a shame how good of a season he did have last year, and now he's just throwing it away. And yeah, so the last thing up is the Summer League, and I've really enjoyed watching the Summer League. The Knicks have been unstoppable. They're undefeated so far, 3-0, and yeah, 3-0 I believe. And Tim Hardaway Jr. has just been playing fantastic, like an all-star. So hopefully he can provide some scoring besides Melo this year, and we don't just have to rely on Melo. And then hopefully guys like Clay Anthony Early, Amari can actually be productive this year, and maybe even Shane Larkin. And so, yep, that wraps it up for the stuff that I'll talk about. I'll just talk about the gameplay for the rest of the episode. But you can see we are down 6-0, and Desmond Jennings is going to hit another home run. I believe all the runs today were off home runs. So we were just getting smacked today. 4 earned runs, I believe, by Wheeler. Joakim Sawyer gave up a 2-run home run. And now Drew Storen gave up a home run, who we just traded for. And now Will Myers is going to strike out on a sinker. So I believe in the next episode, a lot of trades might be coming. Like, our pitching staff might get revamped, and our bullpen as well. And then maybe a couple hitters. I don't know. I might trade Christian Yelich, or possibly even Eric Hosmer. I don't know yet. Or maybe even Puig. Since he has such high trade value, he might be, maybe I can get 2 really good people out of him. To maybe get a good third baseman instead of Ariando, who's actually up right now, and a 1-2 pitch to Ariando, and he's going to line this one out to left field. And yeah, so a lot of trades will be coming, and hopefully maybe I can get a new closer, Joe Nathan. He's blown a couple saves this year, but you haven't seen him in that since we haven't won a game that I've shown you guys yet. So we're actually in the 9th, I believe, and Bogarts is going to line out to the left fielder, who will make another out, and then 1-2 pitch to, I believe this is Ronnie Chisenhall, and he will ground out to second to Aaron Hill, who will throw it on to first, and that will be your ball game. The Orioles are going to fall to 9-15, and like I said, I wanted to win this year, so a lot of trades will be coming. Hope you guys enjoyed episode 4. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.